Good morning, this is Diary of a Bass Player. My name's Deborah and this is the video journal of my career transition. And it's Friday morning, I'm still in Lisbon and you'll be glad to know things have got a little bit better. We've acclimatised. I don't know if you can hear, there's quite a lot of construction work. If I just flip this round, you can... That's the view out of my, we've managed to get a view out of my window. Previously, because of the aircon, I couldn't actually see out of the window, but I've now got a little bit of outside. There. There's the, oh, there's the cruise ships coming in. But I can't see very much. Yes, I can't see very much out of the window, or indeed any of the windows, and I think that was quite a big problem. And also, I don't know if you can hear, it's quite noisy because I thought the port was going to be like quite a romantic area, but actually there's a lot of construction going on at the moment, and I'm sure in 5 years' time it's going to be really great, but at the moment it's noisy, dusty, like a building site. But we have earplugs, so we've got earplugs and sorted that out. And also we found our groove as a family. I mean, I know those of you out there with families will empathise with this. It's quite difficult to get four very independent people to have a holiday together. So I've got one child who only wants to see swimming pools and zoos. Wherever we go, that's all he wants to do. I've got one child who's absolutely sick of zoos because he's been to so many and wants to go to museums and be cultural, but doesn't really want to put the effort in to get there. It's like an idea that they have of themselves that's not quite the reality. So we keep saying, oh, let's go to this museum. Okay. But despite all of that, and the fact that teenagers really don't want to get out of bed and get going until about 1-2 o'clock. So we're in the apartment where we haven't got a view for quite a long time. Finding our groove around that is always tricky every year. If you watch this post, if you watch this, then you'll see my yearly holiday. First post on holiday is always a bit, oh my goodness, what have I done? This is so depressing and it's cost me so much money. I think we'll learn to judge the holiday by the last post rather than the first. And finding our groove. You know, I'm a bass player. I'm there to find the groove. We have found our groove. So mornings, I'm doing meditation and yoga and reading my book with the aircon on. And afternoons we're going out to, oh my goodness, we went to the most beautiful aquarium and I took loads and loads of pictures because we've done the pleasure cruise, but I think every June gig of Divine Funk is going to be nautical in some way, and I want to do under the sea, so I'm ever so sweaty. I looked at the jellyfish, and they did like in Lisbon, the aquarium is the best I've ever seen, and they did sort of lots of reeds and underwater forests, beautiful fluorescent fish, just exquisite. And I thought I really want to make that a reality for our guests at Divine Funk. I need to find out, I know who all there's Titan and Poseidon and all those other sort of male sea gods. I need to find a sea goddess for the Duchess of Westcliff. But yeah, lots of ideas about that. And normally when I'm on my holiday, I write sort of my list for the year of things that I need to do. And I start with the children to make sure that, you know, in all of this, I'm not forgetting things that they need. What do they need in the next year? And actually, as they're getting older, I'm noticing it's really not that much. GCSE results are out next Thursday, I think. We find out when my eldest is going to do his A-levels. And really, that's it. You know, that's up to him now. Normally there's a list of like orthodontist, and he's nearly done with his braces. He takes himself to the orthodontist. So, and the youngest is in the middle of his GCSEs and getting on fine with them. So there's I was quite surprised to see, even when I searched, that there wasn't that much to do but just enjoy them, and that I will have a lot more free time to put into the business, which I thoroughly enjoy. And also I've been looking at those cruise liners thinking we could be on those. That would be good. That, we could do lots of different entertainment for cruises. So really thinking about how that might come together. One of you gave us a great beach to try, so we're going to try that. It's a water park today. That's why I've got my swimming cosy on. We're going to a water park today, the beach tomorrow. We went to the Science Museum yesterday. My youngest went to a zoo with my husband. We went on a cable car and we went out to dinner. So, it's not all bad. And actually I have had lots with teenagers not wanting to get up early and go anywhere. I have just slept when I've needed to in the morning, had a little extra doze, read a bit more of my book. I don't normally read books because I don't have the patience, but on holiday I have actually, I'm on my second book, and I think it's doing me good. It's doing my brain good and my body good just to rest. So I hope wherever you are, you're having a lovely summer. I am planning, I think Tuesday is our 100th episode, and I'm planning a bit of a change for then. But I don't like those YouTube videos that are sort of, I don't know, teasing. I don't like being teased myself. I don't, like that kind of like, we've got, stay tuned for Tuesday. It's just not my vibe, really. I'm going to do something special to mark the occasion and make a few changes on the channel on that day. And if you tune in on Tuesday, you'll see them. And if you don't, you won't. That's about as much build-up as it's going to get. You have yourself a lovely day, and I will be back on Tuesday. Take care. Bye-bye.